goddamn Greenbox Convos. That's your boy JSTLando with my co-host.
King Marlin of Southeast, first of his name, aka Marlin, aka Marley Sweetmeat. How about your boy?
Honestly, this nigga's feeling himself extra rare today. So, but it's a show where, we come in here, we kick it, we give you the headlines, keep you guys up to date as much as we can. And then we fixing this or that, that or this, and a possible top five. I don't know about the top five this week. This man might get, slapped up before the show is over. But anywho, Mr. Marlon, how was your week?
It's good, and I'm ready, my nigga. Like I had an energy drink, and it's on, my it's on.
He said, I ain't have an edible this time. I had an energy drink.
I had an edible, motherfucker. Like I'm ready.
Well, not that you asked, but yeah, man, I went ahead and got my first vaccine shot.
Which
first
one?
one?
You didn't get that Johnson shit, didn't you?
Nah, hell no. I got the Moderna. If they even offered Johnson & Johnson, I would have smacked the fuck out of them. But I got Moderna. No side effects really, other than like I was sleepy and my arm was like really sore. Like I had the arm day in the gym or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just one arm. It was like, okay, like this shit's sore. And I was like, you know what I mean? Had like trying to raise it up and it was like hurting. Well, other than that, I'm good.
Just wait for that second one, boy.
Is that the killer?
That second one. But I had Pfizer, so
okay.
I was experiencing a little bit of everything. I was like, oh shit. I was good after the day. Shit.
That's what's up. That's all I want, because I had to take the second one on my birthday. Ain't that about a bitch? Exactly.
Yeah. When's your birthday? What day does it fall on? Like the weekday?
What was yesterday?
Yesterday was Thursday.
Wednesday, right? It was on a Wednesday. It's on a Wednesday next month.
Okay, you'll be all right. Like if you celebrate on the weekend, yeah, you'll be all right.
Absolutely.
Even on your off days, yeah, you'll be straight.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that was other than that, the week was straight, man. They gave me the whole day off too. I was like, oh shit. Get the COVID hours popping.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. And with that, let's jump into the show, bro. What you got for us?
Let's do it. Headlines. George Floyd verdict came back. That fuck nigga that would not be named because he doesn't deserve to be named. He got charged with what, murder 2, like manslaughter 2, or
manslaughter 3, and a third one.
Yeah, guilty on all 3 counts. He looked shocked as fuck. I think we were shocked as fuck.
I was shocked that like they didn't just get his man, okay, officer, you've been warned. Let's get back out there. That type of deal, you know what I mean? That's what I thought was gonna happen.
What were you feeling like? What did you think was gonna happen before the verdict was read? Like, do you think he was gonna be guilty on all of them?
No, I didn't think he was gonna get a single guilty count. I thought they were gonna write it off as him doing his job and the liabilities that come within the policies that they have out there. Oh, he was just doing his job. But now I think this sets precedence. Like cops, you have a line now, a very visible fucking line that you can see now. And it says, do not cross when dealing with these people. And if you do, there's now consequences and a precedence for it. What I'm waiting for is the sentencing. You know what I mean? But then after that, we'll see. Because I'm still waiting on that. This dude might get only 10 years. Still. He deserves 25 to life. But, they gave old girl that that killed the dude that was eating ice cream in his own apartment, and she walked in and she gave her 10 years. So I don't know.
Real.
Yeah.
For me, man, I just didn't know what was gonna happen. I figured like they throw out the major charges, like a murder 2 and all that, but like I figured, they'll catch him on like the smallest one and give him a slap on the wrist. But I was surprised that it was unanimous. But I mean, I shouldn't have been too surprised. It's almost like the whole law enforcement community up there in Minnesota, like they pretty much threw him under the bus. Like, like,
Yeah.
hey, we got to get this nigga. Like, we can't cover this shit up. Like, he got to go. Like, somebody got to take this L. Like, because all
Right.
of them pretty much, like, in a roundabout way was like, yeah, he did some shit we don't ever train, people on, or we don't condone that type of shit. It was weird though. It had me thinking like trials like that, because like we tune into these trials, and not any other trial, but like these particular trials when it's like a black victim and like a cop, because like I think like low key subconsciously we're thinking like they're gonna get off. That's why we
Right.
watch. It's almost like a show. Like, oh, is he gonna get charged this time? And it's
Right.
like this time around, it was like, oh, this nigga actually got charged. Like, shit, because we're so accustomed to these motherfuckers getting off.
Right. It was like hella plot twist. Like M. Night Shyamalan
Yeah,
came in there and was like, plot twist. Whoop.
yeah. It was
And,
like, oh shit.
and I won't say it worked out for us because it
Nah,
honestly still has not worked out for us, but it worked out in favor of the justice system still being the justice system.
I
Because
still, yeah, I still think it's that gray area still, man. Like, I don't think there's ever a line still, because like you said, like he might get 10 years, potentially. Like, we got to see what the sentencing is, and it's like they charged that African cop that killed that white lady. They
hmm
charged him with like 14 or something like that. I think like 14 years. So I mean, it just really depends, man.
yeah, but and I'm just take a little bit of a tangent because
Yeah.
I feel it needs to be talked about. Is as the verdict was going down in good old Columbus, I believe Ohio, I believe it was. We got 16-year-old Micaiah Bryant. We can't even get. Not, it was the verdict wasn't even fucking read off yet. They were still deliberating it, and here we go again. We don't have no type of joy, no nothing as far as like trying to find some type
Mhm.
of victory in that. Where here goes this, another white cop murders a young black girl. We just, man, come on.
Yeah, you
We
can't get the rest of the day to celebrate one situation
right.
because we're already on to the next one. You know what I mean?
And that's and how you just said that is exactly what is so tiresome. We're on to
Yeah,
the next. And this fight is a very tiresome fight. And I know as a people, we are tired of fucking fighting it, but we
yeah,
have to keep fighting it apparently because they obviously don't want to stop. So we got to find something, to fight with too.
yeah,
And I mean, I'm not an advocate of violence like that. I'm not advocating no kind of violence, but we got to do something because we've already said enough is enough. We've already said stop crossing the line. We've burned down cities. They burned down properties. What else do they want us to do?
yeah.
And then, so we got to do something.
Now with that one, she had a knife, right?
Okay, so the story from what I understand, this is just me, my understanding. I don't know 100%
Yeah.
accuracy, right? Um, some girls that come over to her house on some, come outside, we ain't gonna jump you type stuff, right? She go out there, she called the cops like, hey, there's a situation here, I need help. She calls the cops, Micaiah does,
Mhm.
right? And she go out there, I don't know why she's out there, but she has a knife to defend herself. She didn't slash nobody, there was no cuts, no stabs, but she just had the knife to defend herself, right? So they get the
Mhm.
scrapping or whatever. I still don't know at this point if the knife is used, but they get the scrapping because when the officer rolls up, Micaiah had tossed some little girl and it looked like she was about to, get on her ass, right, with the knife, but I don't know. And
Yeah.
he came out, drew his weapon, and gave her four. Her, that standing to her fall, that shit's burned in my brain, bro. Like I was like, damn, just like, damn, I got hit four times, and I don't know, man. That shit looked like it was so unnecessary. Bro,
Yeah.
they're 16 and 15-year-old girls. You're a
Yeah.
grown ass man. You can't handle this?
Like, I have to watch the video because I kind of avoid watching those now, but like the way you described it, I don't want to disappoint anybody, but he's gonna get off because they're gonna say like the levels of force, and she had a weapon, and he had to make a quick decision to save another life. You know what I mean? Like I don't know exactly the knife, like the positioning and all that shit, but like they're gonna go that route where it's like, oh, the levels of
Right.
force were mad. He had to do it and all that shit.
And
Um,
again, remember, I'm not 100% accurate
yeah,
on it,
yeah,
so I can very well just be wrong about it, and it, depending on, but from what I saw, it just looked like she had a knife, and that she was gonna
yeah.
go for hers. But at the same time, very well could not have been. She could have just been threw the little girl down and moved on about her business.
But
Never
see,
know.
it's still a damn shame because you've been in fights as a teenager. You know what I mean? Like niggas been in
Hmm.
fights and you lived. You know, like there wasn't nothing like crazy.
Right.
Sometimes even cops probably broke shit up, but it's like, yeah, nobody, everybody left home. You know, everybody went home and they were good. But like, it's just like it's sad because it's like that. I look at that situation or hear about it, and it's just like why? Like, why did it have to happen? You know?
And that's another thing. Do the parents of the teenagers who went over there, do they now are they responsible for something?
Are they
You know
liable?
what I mean? Are they liable for anything? Because why are you letting your children go over to another person's home in order to
Yeah,
assault them? You know what I mean?
yeah,
So this has ramifications after ramifications from
yeah.
one
That's
ignorant cop's decision. You know what I
just
mean?
a shitty situation, man.
So Quanticos will be following this as best as we can. So tune in each week, man. We'll keep you guys updated on that. Rest in
Yeah.
peace, Brian, man.
Um, going into that more. Next headline. LeBron James tweeted a response saying the cop in that situation, he's next in hashtag accountability. Pretty much
Hmm.
saying like, yeah, we coming after you in the court of law, and you gonna get yours too. Just like, oh boy.
Right.
But I think like far right, like extremists, they try to spin it and oh, he's calling for the death of this cop, and try to spin it into other shit. It's like, what did you think? Like, do you think like, well, LeBron had to apologize and he took the tweet down, but then he
Right.
clarified himself. Do you think he should have apologized? And what do you think about people like willfully like spinning things like they don't understand? Like
Isn't that
they
like a
understand it. It's
right?
comprehension.
No,
You understand it.
isn't that like a form of gaslighting? Like
Yeah,
you
it is.
knowingly understand what he
Yeah,
did that for, what he meant, but you want to reach and and try to make it seem as, and good
exactly.
and well what he put that there for.
Exactly.
Like, so that's just, if they can't, like, I don't know if that's even illegal. Is gaslighting illegal? Because it should be. Like,
And I ain't, yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of motherfuckers that do it, like narcissistic motherfuckers.
right. Oh my eye. Sorry. But the far right, if they want to reach and spin shit that way, what about your FedEx boy? You know what I mean? Should we take
Hmm.
all y'all AR-15s? Because apparently that's what he went up in there with.
Yeah,
We can reach that far. And that seems more plausible than just somebody putting a tweet up on the internet that can be taken down,
yeah,
right? So if they want to go with the whole gaslighting play, we motherfuckers are petty. Black people as a race, let's talk about it. We are petty. We love to see the shit go further, right?
yeah.
So if they want to be petty, we can be just as petty, if not more. So I suggest that they, chill out with that, bro, because y'all knew what the hell he meant, and y'all knew what he was trying to do, and yet y'all want to put this just because he's the face of the NBA right now. Like, y'all want
Yeah.
to go ahead and try to get him some way, somehow crucified. But nah, we're not going for it.
And I just that's like one of my biggest pet peeves, especially about social media. Like it's not hard to read what I meant and the intent in which I meant it. Like everyone, like they would do that to Trump at times, and it was like, all right, y'all, like I know this motherfucker is, but it's like don't spin some shit that he said like it was like
Right.
the devil saying some shit. Like I hate when anybody does that. It's like you know what they meant. Like don't try to put it in a way where it's like it fits your agenda. That's all it is. Because like LeBron, he didn't say kill the dude. He said you're next, accountability, and he was talking about oh fuck boy.
Right. Didn't he post his
Um,
picture too?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wasn't trying to get LeBron almost a damn billionaire. What do he look like openly calling for somebody to kill a cop?
Right. Putting the green light on somebody. He's not a mafioso. It's like
Exactly.
goddamn Al Pacino in the flesh. You know what I mean? Like, no.
If that was the case, he would have did it to Zimmerman, motherfucker, when he was in Miami.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
I was just like,
George
bro,
Zimmerman out here signing Skittles, and you don't think somebody want to put one in his head for
yeah,
free? LeBron could have gave him 100.
exactly.
Yes, come on, dog. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
But then in the same week, Brett Favre
Uh,
came out and was like, I don't think that old fuckface meant to kill George Floyd. It just happened, and blah, 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 blah,
and to
blah,
Brett Favre, I say, shut up and dribble, or shut up and throw a touchdown, nigga. Because it's not your realm. It's not your review, Brett,
we,
is
we,
purposefully
yeah.
it's purposely wrong. I don't think he
Mhm.
truly thinks that way. I think somebody is, what I mean, telling him to say these things, or I don't know, because there's no way in hell, out of all your teammates that you ever had, that you could possibly think this way. Out of all the fans you ever had, that you could possibly think that way. Out of all the, you know what I mean? All the charities
Mhm.
you've given to, all the cities you've been around, all the people you've been around, there's no way. You cannot be that damn stupid. Or goddamn hiccups or tone deaf to the situation, bro. Like,
Because you want to know what it is about some of these situations. I think people internalize them and then they take it on themselves. So it's like if
mm-hmm.
you're calling out a cop that, might be racist or, did something racial, they're thinking like, oh, you're calling me racist. And like, nah, I'm not racist. So he can't be, you know what I mean? So with Favre, he's just like Favre don't know none of these people. And
Right.
he's just assuming that this cop didn't mean to kill this dude. When dude is obviously on the ground, he's subdued. He's not moving. He can't run away. He's cuffed. He's saying, I can't breathe. And you still got your knee in his neck for 10 minutes. Like, well, what was he trying to do if he wasn't trying to kill him? What was he
Right.
trying to do? He already had
Can't
him
move.
restrained.
Right.
Yeah,
He can't move, nor is he resisting. He can't.
not resisting at all. You could have stood right by him. He's laid on the ground. There's nothing he could get out of his pockets because before you cuff, well, after you cuff, you're searching his pockets and shit. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, what was he trying to do then, Brett? It's like you just can't assume just because this guy has the occupation he has that he's got good intentions. That's just not. That's not reality. Like there's some assholes in every fucking field. You just can't assume that
Absolutely.
shit.
Absolutely. And a special fuck you to Aubrey Huff for his comments
Oh,
on for recent events.
I don't pay
Um,
attention to the whack ass.
Nobody should, but I mean, he went at LeBron for his comments. So, what I mean, like, fuck you, Aubrey Huff. Nobody really cares. Your name's Aubrey. Next.
Yeah. Next, we probably should have started the show off with this, but rest in peace, Shock G of Digital Underground. Rest in peace, Black Rob of Bad Boy.
I tell you this much, I did the Humpty dance for like 20 minutes yesterday. When I heard it, I was like, nah, this ain't it. I turned on my Digital Underground and the Humpty dance is a chance to do the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I played that. I played to Do What You Like. I played to Kiss Me and I Kiss You Back.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I was grooving last night, bro. I couldn't. Man, I saw your post, bro, and I was like, at first I only got the notification and it said 4 photos. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
When you post heavy like that, I'm like, ah, fuck, wicked. No, 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 no. And I probably it was Shock G. I said, son of that one hurts, man. He was one of the
Definitely.
first rappers out of the group that just, for me, their music still lives heavy in my head. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
yeah.
Digital Underground was them dudes to me.
Hmm.
I was waiting on their like, their way back. They was planning something, you know. I he was the first one to confuse me with the whole is he Humpty, is he Sean G? Like I didn't even know. I was that dumb because I was a kid back then, but like I didn't even
Yeah.
know he was the same person. But apparently a lot of people didn't, and I felt better. But um, man, rest in peace, Shock G. Man, we gonna miss you, bruh, for sure.
Yeah, with Shock G, man, it's like I love hip hop culture, man. Like people try to throw shit at us, but it's just like you look at the figures in hip hop, and it's almost like these motherfuckers are like the Avengers. You know what I mean? Because you got all these
Absolutely,
personalities, they all got their own different thing. And Shock, he was just one of them characters that really stuck out. You know what I mean? Like a Slick Rick or like
yeah,
NWA, Public Enemy, Big Daddy Kane and all them motherfuckers. Um, he really like I said in my post, he's one of the most innovative minds in music. Like he really was. Like dude
absolutely.
was an amazing producer. Um, just amazing musician. Like he was just he was like a genius for real. Like, I know we use that term loosely, but dude was really a
Right.
genius in a lot of
I mean,
ways, man.
who else would have thought to build a whole nother person. I mean, he built a whole nother person and put a nose on, and nobody knew that it was the same motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He flip flammed us in music, like, and it worked. Like I had zero clue. I'm like, okay, Humpty and Dwayne Humpty, and because at the same time they had Dwayne Humpty Hump. So I'm like, is that the same person? Apparently, Dwayne
Hmm.
Humpty Hump has nothing to do with Humpty from the Bay. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
was like, damn, dude was a literal just genius, especially at that time in rap where like his that type of rap was not gangster rap. So
Yeah.
it was kind of hard to get put on, and they did
Yeah.
it anyways.
Yeah.
And then Pac was a roadie for them. Let's not forget that. Tupac had his tie-in with them. He was getting his good stuff into the music scene, and then Strictly for My Niggas came out. Digital
Yeah.
Underground's on that.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean Shock G, heavy
He
influence.
produced so many tears on Me Against the World. Like some of Pac's
Yeah,
like deepest tracks, he had a hand in it.
that's
He
right.
was always there with Pac, when
I mean,
during those
on the
years.
I
So
Get
it's just like,
Around,
hey,
on the I Get Around, come on, dog. It's Shock G, the one that put the satin on your
your
panties. Come
panties.
on, dog.
Yeah,
Like, come on. Damn, bro. This is a heavy one for me. Like, I
it
know a lot of
really
people
is.
throw that around, like when somebody passes, but for me, I took this one kind of personal because Shock G is really, he was really dope, man.
He's
Just a really dope
really a
musician.
hip hop icon. Like,
Really was, really
and I
was
I think we
underrated as
lost
fuck.
about five of them in the last few months. Like, damn.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
We almost lost Dre. Very
yeah,
close to that, apparently. Lost DMX, Black
lost
Rob.
Black Rob. Uh, my man from the Fat Boys. Uh,
Um,
Prince Marky D.
yeah, Peace Marky D.
Uh,
Uh,
Jalil from Houdini,
oh,
another pioneer in this
yeah.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
missing one more though.
we'll get to it.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can't think about
because
it,
I can't
but
think
yeah,
who it is either. But
but
speaking
yeah,
of
it's
Black
like
Rob, man,
Black Rob, man. Yeah, like
he
Bad
got
Boy. Yeah,
yeah,
big died. Shine went to jail. Mace went to Atlanta, ran from
went to
Harlem.
church.
Yeah, like he helped carry early 2000 Bad Boy because there was that period
Yeah,
where they didn't really have anybody like a star, a flagship artist because like everybody was gone. And he
right.
was on a couple of hits. Mark Curry, what's my man that went to jail?
G
Uh,
Dep.
G-Dap. I like G-Dap. Like a lot of them dudes, they helped carry Bad Boy into the 2000s. So where that motherfucker said 10 years from now we'll still be on top, it wouldn't have been possible without them in the early 2000s.
That's
And then he
true.
went on to the pop
And that was
shit
like
and Benny
a
King.
ragtag roster too, because that wasn't no heavy
Yeah.
hitters on that roster.
Nah, but
If
they
you
was
think about it.
grinders, man. I mean,
Yeah,
they came with the hits.
that's true. Because they were, yeah, Black Rob, G Dep, Mark Curry, like you said. Uh, who else was in there? I
Well,
guess you can throw 112 into there because they had like in the beginning of 2000 and stuff, they were still popping.
oh yeah, they were still carrying it.
Yeah.
Mario Winans, I mean, he came
Mario
through.
Winans.
He was a writer at first, but I think his career popped off. It wouldn't have been possible without them niggas with them hits early on.
That's true. I mean, so shout out Black Rob, man. Man, you want some peace, bro? Uh,
It,
let's talk about it, bro, because we got to, man. Diddy didn't do this man right. He did.
it depends, man, because like we don't know the particulars of did they reach out to Diddy for help, and if he just said no. The thing is, man, like I get why people shit on Diddy, and I agree, but it's like at the same time, Diddy ain't doing nothing different than these white motherfuckers that's doing the same shit. So it's like you can't hold Diddy to this high standard, but like Tom Silverman of Tommy Boy ain't giving De La Soul they masters. You know what I mean? Like after 30 years and shit, like there's motherfuckers that are doing grimier shit, but it's like we're harder on our own. We just assume like since everybody's fucked up that Diddy ain't did shit for him. I'm not gonna say he's completely innocent, but I mean I think we're being a little too short sighted because it's just like it's bigger than Diddy. Like
I
these
mean, we're
artists, they
harder
get
on
used
our
and
own
thrown out.
because he wasn't supposed to do our own like that. That was the point of being on our own,
Diddy a
from
businessman.
what I understand. Hey,
Yeah,
I see that.
Diddy a businessman. Yeah.
I see that.
Like here's the difference between Diddy and Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z gives people an opportunity, like, and if they want it, then he'll ride with them, for the long run. Like you saw with Rihanna and Tierra Marie, they came out at the same time. And honestly, Tierra Marie, she was kind of pushed a little bit more, but you saw Rihanna, she did the work. So he's like, all right, bitch, you don't
Riri
want to do
did
the
do the
work.
work.
I'm
Riri
gonna
did
go
do the
to the
work.
person.
But Tierra Marie, she was getting roasted off the top though. They was like, oh, she's too skinny. Oh, her dance moves are whack. Oh, her voice isn't all that. It's
Ain't
like,
nobody
but
was calling
nobody
Rihanna
ever.
big head. Come on, Pond the Replay wasn't all that. Like, I mean, like, let's be real,
Pon
bro.
de
Like,
Replay was fine. But no, see, Pon de Replay kind of gets a pass because there was like 4 different songs with that same damn beat.
yeah.
So nobody
Honestly,
could really figure out who the hell was using it.
when I first saw Rihanna, I didn't think she was gonna last. I was like, oh, I'm gonna never see this bitch again. And then
Oh
now
shit.
she's the biggest pop star in the world.
Yeah. No,
But
I
like
couldn't
that's
wait
the
to see
point.
Riri again. I
Like Jay,
remember that.
at least Jay, if you show him effort, he's gonna take you along for the ride. Diddy, Diddy will show you shit, but like Diddy's like, I'm gonna give you the opportunity. It's what you make of it is whatever is gonna happen. So that's why a
Mm-hmm.
lot of his dudes fall off or like have money troubles. Yeah, he has publishing and shit, like the business side of shit. But like Diddy ain't holding nobody's hand. He's a hustler. He's too busy working on the next
That
deal.
he is. That he is. I can't shit on that. Diddy will hustle. That
Yeah.
man has his finger in every type of business facet possible. You know what I mean? So I get it. I do. But you know what I mean? It's kind of like if you're gonna be Calvin Candy, at least don't look like you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like shit, don't look like us if you're gonna be Calvin Candy, bro. Shit. But let's get on to the next headline, bro.
Next headline.
Sure.
Kaylani, the lovely Kaylani, has just come out the closet and said she is a lesbian. what are your thoughts on that? And do you think it's ever necessary for motherfuckers to still announce that they're gay or whatever?
Absolutely not. It's it's so normal that it's completely unnecessary to even mention unless it's to someone you are pursuing some type of relationship with. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's like, look, man, Kamaya is also from the Bay. I don't know if you know who she is, but she's bi. She's dated both men and women, and she's very open about it. Like, because
Hmm.
she doesn't say she's not attracted to sexuality, she's attracted to spirit. So if your spirit matches hers, boom, that's that type of groove they on. Blah 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 blah. She didn't make an announcement about it. She just, you know what I mean? She just, it is what it is. We don't need to
That,
know no more, people. It's not on a
yeah,
need to know basis.
that's pretty much kind of like Kaylani. Like she was pretty much bi. Like we knew, like she liked girls, but like she
Hmm.
would be dating the most toxic niggas. Like she was dating like Kyrie, Party Next Door, your boy YG. It's
Jesus.
like no wonder you went lesbian. Like you pick all the wrong niggas. Like shit. I'm glad for her that she went lesbian. Nigga, like it's like damn, you chose your
Damn.
friends to pick your life. Like I know, like
Okay.
that's putting it on her, but it's like these are the most toxic niggas in the industry. It's just like,
She was one future away from a mental breakdown. Is that what you're saying? Just a
bruh, I'm
baby
saying,
future, real quick.
I'm saying. But like, I mean,
That's
with
the
the
key.
the whole
Toxic.
announcement thing, it's like, bruh, okay, 15 years ago, maybe, but like, nigga, everybody gay now. So it's like, it ain't even a surprise. Like, these motherfuckers, like, I mean, most don't make a big deal out of it, but it's like,
Right.
most of these motherfuckers be coming out. It's just like, all right, like, we been knew that. Like, remember your boy DJ Qualls from the new guy. You remember him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he came out as gay, and I'm like,
He did.
oh, you just now finding out, bro? Like I was thinking, like you the last one to know, my nigga. Like
I guess I didn't follow him like that. Like after the new guy, I ain't seen him no more.
I mean, I didn't follow him either, but it's just like, bro, I don't put that past you. So I mean, it's like, them niggas like, okay, all right,
I remember
but
when
yeah, I mean,
Danny Boy came out.
oh yeah, it's like Danny Boy, come on, bro, Daddy
Yeah, but
Boy,
no, motherfuckers was giving him the benefit of the doubt. He had a wife, he got kids, and all that, and motherfuckers
mm,
still couldn't tell, or if they did tell, they just keeping it a secret and not wanting, you know what I mean? But he, came to grips with his own and came out. But he's from an era where, in his day, if it was, if he was gay, it came
oh
with
yeah,
some serious ramifications.
oh yeah, like he's from that last true era where it was like,
Shameful.
okay, I need to, yeah, you need to come out now, like make an announcement,
Yeah.
and it meant something, like. No, it's like motherfucker, please. Like
Right.
you probably
We got
you work with gay people, you see gay people on the street.
right. We got
Dang,
8 year
dang,
olds.
bro.
We got 8 year olds choosing their gender. Who gives a fuck anymore?
Yeah, this
I
shit
don't
is
think
done.
I'm a boy this week, mommy. I think I'm gonna be a girl. What? All right, man. And they're just like, all right. Who gives a fuck anymore?
Yeah,
Honestly, it don't mean shit. Just
I
do what
mean,
you
good,
want.
good for her. She
Right. Right. Yeah. Good for
she
her.
figured it out. I mean, but
But
shit,
I still think she's still gonna be sneak dicking. She ain't slick.
she's.
She ain't slick.
I don't know. I think she done.
She
She's
gonna be
sexy
sneak
as
dicking.
fuck, but yeah, I think she done, man. We missed out.
She gonna be sneak dicking my nigga. Yeah. Hell, I might have to go up there and show her what's good. Show her what a non-toxic nigga is like. You know what I
I
mean?
think the one that surprised me was Niecy Nash. I didn't
That
see that
one
coming.
threw me for a loop. You
I
understand
was
me?
like, what? Like we really fucked it up, didn't we? Like
I was like,
y'all niggas.
what? Swear. Like, even when you said it now, it still is like, you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
still has a little bit of a stun to it. I'm like, you seen that? All that fineness? Come on,
Hmm.
man. And then she brought out her wife. I said, mother, no, no. Come on, man. Not that one. We got to get that one back. I'm starting a petition. I'm starting a petition. Bring Niecy Nash back to the D side.
Nah, she ain't coming back. They
I'm
never
going to
come
get
back.
her. I'm going to get her. That shit. I'm about to start up a little rescue posse, man.
That's how I used to be with my lesbian homies, like stud homies. They just be killing it, man. It's just like motherfuckers, like say somebody for us, like shit. I'm starving out here, nigga. They little asses taking everybody, boy.
Ain't no
Having
way I'm
these
about to
girls
lose
over.
one to a stud. Nah, I'm not about to lose one to no stud, bro. I can't do it.
You will, trust. These motherfuckers smooth. And I just popped the edible. Okay.
All right. We got
And
about
last
15 minutes till
headline.
he's a new person.
Last headline. Vanessa Bryant declined extending Kobe's Nike contract because she didn't agree with their distribution methods, and she wanted his products to be more available to people so that they can buy them, because she realized how beloved her husband was to people and how they would want to still purchase his things, where Nike was more about, issuing a few pairs but staggering it, and there was never anything in stock or whatnot. Um, do you think that's a good move to go away from Nike? I know they didn't offer a lifetime contract, so I think that was a big thing too. But you think that was a smart move? And Kobe was thinking about leaving Nike at the end of his life anyway. Which brand do you think she should potentially partner with to bring that vision alive?
That's kind of tough because I mean, you know how fashion is or the industry is. It's very
Mm-hmm.
label heavy. You know what I mean? You can't go to
Mm-hmm.
someone like, Li Ning, who is a legitimate brand. They carried the D Waves for a second, but they're Li Ning. They're a Chinese brand. Nobody knows who the fuck they are. You put on a pair of Li Ning Kobe's and they're gonna be like, what the fuck are these? You know what I mean? You will get roasted.
Globally, she might kill it. Globally, believe
Yeah.
me, shit, they would be selling out.
Yep, but that's the kind of like thought process you have to go into. You know what I mean? That's the kind of measures
Mm-hmm.
you need to take. Like, are you going for globally, or are you going for where what I mean, he was most known, if you will. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's a tough decision. I'm glad I don't got to make it. The decision to leave Nike though, I don't think they slammed the door shut on her if
Nah.
it don't work out. So we'll see. You know what I mean? Maybe she just did that to open up her options, but she might go, you
Yeah.
know what, Nike, this is the best way to do it. Because I don't agree with a limited release on everything, because then it turns it
Yeah.
into another Jordan, and
Yeah.
I mean, I can't deal with that. I already
And
don't like Jordan for that reason. You know what I mean? He keep releasing the same 8 damn shoes, and motherfuckers over there getting bullied, beat up, and shot and killed sometimes over these damn shoes. So I ain't with that.
I
So
think Kobe had an issue with that as well. Like at the end of his life, like how they were distributing his shoes.
hmm and as he should, you know what I mean? Because these things are made for what, $16, if that, $8,
Mm-hmm.
where they're made at, and then they're sold for 180, $200.
Yep.
And people are actually out here, putting their lives on the line for this because they want to look cool to other. Like, I don't know, I don't agree with that, bro. I'll gladly rock Crocs before I buy some Jordans, and I only own a pair of Crocs, so. I remember when I was into Jordans, like heavy and shit. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
but I never had to risk nothing for them. I could get them whenever the hell I
Yeah.
want.
Never. Yeah.
So, but then after I saw, people getting stomped out and ran, I was like, oh,
It ain't worth it. Yeah.
it ain't, it ain't.
I think I really hope that Nike reaches back out and makes it right. Give them the lifetime deal. It's Kobe. You know what I mean? Like it's Kobe.
It
Give
will
her the
benefit
lifetime
them in
deal.
the end of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll benefit
Somebody,
them.
because he's gonna be profitable anyway. Because Kobe, the whole Mamba thing, like that's that's profitable.
hmm
Um, give her the lifetime, make the shoes accessible. Like I remember when he was actually playing, like his shoes were everywhere. Like you didn't have to worry about running out and shit. Like they were always
hmm
stocked. So it's like I don't. This is them only playing games with the legacy, trying
Right.
to make it more valuable and exclusive. But it's like, come on, man. Like
They're
Kobe
trying to
was a
put it
man of the people.
right. They're trying to put the diamond effect on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Diamonds aren't actually rare at all, apparently.
yeah,
Apparently diamonds are bullshit. Apparently, like we put the value in diamonds. However, if you limit the release of said diamonds, then you control the market and you make a $20 diamond worth $2,000, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So that's what I
yeah.
feel like they're trying to do with the Kobe legacy, and I just don't agree with that. Kobe was for the people, man.
Like, yeah,
Let that
like
shit
Jordan.
breathe.
Okay, Jordan. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I can see that because
Right.
Jordan wasn't really out there. He was more closed off, as you saw in the Last Dance. Like he just wasn't accessible all the way.
Right.
Kobe, like towards the end of his life, especially, like he was teaching. He was, reaching back and trying to give back to the people. And
Mhm.
for them to do that with his legacy, I think it's just kind of foul. It's like do what do what he would have wished. You know what I mean? Like make the shit
Right.
accessible. Don't try to tax people just because. I remember before he died, his jersey was like $100. As soon
Right.
as he died, they took him off the site, and then literally like probably 3 weeks later, they're like $300. It's like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, how
Hmm.
cheap is that?
And
So I
that's
mean,
what like they said, business has no emotions. So
yeah.
it is what it
So I
is,
mean,
man.
hopefully they do right by Vanessa and them, break bread, and actually promote his legacy
Right.
properly.
But if she decides to go with another company, man, Under Armour's been doing people all right, I hear. Reebok is looking for new ownership because Master P and Baron Davis is still trying to get up in there. Uh, you know, think about it. That's all I can tell you.
See, me, like, I would think, like, if Master P and them was in there and it was established, Kobe would be perfect for them. But I don't think, like, she could take that risk with them. Like, even if they win
Nah, I wouldn't
the,
even
the
want to.
bid, like, yeah, you don't want to do that. I probably go, yeah, like you said, probably even Adidas, back to Adidas, because like man, started there. They're a little bit
Yeah,
more
they did kind
global
of
because of the
foul.
World Cup shit. So I
Right.
mean, they could probably do some things, but like, hopefully, Nike's got to do the right thing, man. They got to offer a contract and come through with it.
That's true.
Like, work with the family, bro. Like, that's all you can do.
That's all you really can do. Work with the family, man. Make that shit happen.
Yeah. All right.
Got any more headlines, bro?
No, that's it for headlines, but we can get into these
Oh,
this or that.
let's do it.
All right. This or that. Would you rather be Steve Urkel or Carlton Banks?
All right. So, Steve Urkel,
Mhm.
annoying, uh, middle class, smart as fuck though, like a hyper genius, if you will. Very an inventor, bound to be wealthy with if he sells one of them inventions. Uh, all pussy whipped in a motherfucker off of one beezy. Then on the other hand, we got Carlton, annoying to a degree, whitewashed, if you will, wealthy, uh, sheltered, uh, smart. He's not hyper intelligent, but he is smart. Um, yeah, man, that's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. I did the pros on each of those. But Urkel can hoop. Carlton can't hoop, man. He stole the ball from his own teammate,
He
Hail
was on the
Mary.
team. He was on the team. That's all that mattered.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog. A dude with two left hands was on that team.
Hey, bro.
Come on, dog. Let's
Carlton
talk about
Carlton wasn't sweating no fours, okay? Like, let's be real. I ain't never seen Carlton with a four. I get stuck up, especially when Myra's
That's true.
there. Or what's the no? Was her name Myra?
Yeah, it was Myra.
The girl that liked him, yeah,
Yeah, Myra.
she was right there. Like, I mean,
Myra.
come on, man.
And Myra was way better than Laura. When I
Yeah.
mean way better than Laura.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, shit.
Like
But
low key, Laura was a bum bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she was definitely like it was like why are y'all making a big deal about this chick? Like, she the
she
wackest
really
one on the
wasn't.
show.
Yeah, she wouldn't. She really wasn't all that. She was average as fuck.
Yeah, didn't have shit going for herself. Like Kevin
True.
Simmons would have been ripping her ass a new one. Like she ain't do shit. Like, why are they stuck on Laura, bro? Like, who gives a fuck about Laura?
I'm trying to think. Did she have even a little bit going for her? No. She had a job at Rachel's place for a little bit.
Oh, sorry, I gave her a job. Yeah, she a real spender. Come on, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like,
Hey, I'm trying to
come on.
think.
And this
Nah,
dude,
man.
he
Nah, I can't
was
think.
he was simping her for years. And
Bruh,
it wasn't
even
until this
her
dude
best
became an
friend.
astronaut. Oh yeah, Sherry?
True.
Yeah.
Her best friend, yeah, Cherry Johnson. She was better than fucking Laura.
Yeah.
Maxine.
And she had shit going for herself. Laura was just a bum. Like,
Yeah.
but they pretend to be fine. So, like, she wasn't fine enough to be a bum. Like, it's like, you all right, you straight, but it's like, come on now. Calm down.
Like, oh,
But he's
yeah.
still
No, I'm gonna go
after her
ahead
for
and have to.
years.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm trying to, you know what I mean, defend this woman, but I ain't got too much to defend her with, man. She, you know what I mean? But then
She
on the
didn't
other
get with him
hand,
until he became an astronaut. Like, he had to
true.
become an astronaut before it was like, okay, I love you, Steve. Like, no, fuck off.
But let's go on Carlton. What does Carlton do, man? He had one girl that tried to hit him with the flim flam, the Maury show flim flam.
Hey, it
Granted, it
happens.
was Voorhees, but
It happens.
he didn't even hit though.
Hey, hey, they didn't know that. At first, they didn't know that shit.
So he over
Um,
there faking it. He faked it just because it sounded good.
Carlton corny, but like
Hella
he
corny.
a cool he a cool corny though. You know what I mean?
Tom
Like,
Jones though.
he's being him. He's not pretending to be anybody else. Steve up
That's
here
true.
changing into other niggas for bum bitches. He's changing everything. Carlton said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be me, bro." Like,
This nigga altered his DNA to be more attracted to this bitch, bro. Like, come on.
it's like I can see if it was somebody worth it. Like, for Laura, you get all that. Come on, bro.
But
Carlton
here's the
though.
crazy part. Here's the crazy part. It didn't even work. She was still stepping out on Stefan, wasn't it?
I don't know. I forget. Who knows? She was a
Man,
bum. She was dusty. Like, Carlton, I mean, he was his own dude. He was wealthy. He didn't fake it. He was just him. He had the Chictionary. Remember, Will left him that shit. So he
okay,
had
but
tricks on
did
that.
but he didn't even use it. I will say this though, he did get to smash the dean's wife. When he, I mean, I don't know if you remember that episode
Oh man, I gotta look back at it, but I'm
when
not
they was in
surprised.
college. They was in college and they was talking about his perfect woman and she walked in and then she was bad too, man. He did get smashed that. Uh, but then
So,
she was like, oh, it was just a one night thing, and then he was depressed about that. But definitely go back and watch that. She was bad. She was bad, bro.
she saw a nigga in corduroys and was like, "Oh, take me."
I'll say this much though: the Fresh Prince had way better females on there than Family Matters did. Fresh Prince had Garcelle Bouveau, uh, the Lark Voorhees was on there. They had Vanessa Williams. They had
Oh yeah,
oh yeah, they had what I mean,
Nia
all the
Long, of course. Yeah,
my Nia Long, Robin Givens was on there. I mean, they had bad bitches on the Fresh Prince, bro. I mean, Hillary Banks in her own. You know what I mean? Karen Parsons, Tatiana
feel
Ali.
alright.
Mm, Karen Parsons was all right.
Feel alright.
Man, you disgust me. You know what I mean? What's wrong with you, man? Karen Parsons is alright. Come on, man.
I like her better in Major Pain and
She got
Ladies
to,
Man.
she got to pose as a Playboy model.
She was she just didn't do it for me on Fresh Prince.
All right, man. That's all right. That's you. That's all I can say. That's you. That's
Hey,
you.
you got a problem with it? Pull up, dog. Like I mean,
Yeah, I might have to. I might have to. Like, yeah, I might
pull
have to
up
get
on
on.
me. Nah, playing.
Shit, man. Because look, they really did have some of the baddest broads. Who else was on there? From the Hughley, she was on there too. Yeah,
Lisa Neal. Yeah, she was second
Elise
best.
Neal and Pam Grier in the same episode.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on, dog.
I'm
That
going with
was
Carlton, man, because like Carlton, he was his own dude. I mean, he was caring and shit at the same time, but like he didn't try to change it up. Like he was always like 100 with people. So I'm gonna go with
true.
Carlton.
Especially in the pledge episode where they was like trying to pledge the
Yeah.
fraternity. Yeah,
Hmm.
I would actually. I think I'm actually go Carlton too, just because that lifestyle is more realistic than Steve's lifestyle.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I mean that Steve's lifestyle, man, that shit. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna chase one female. And I ain't gonna talk about the supernatural shit, the scientist shit. I'm just talking about him. Like I ain't gonna chase one female who keeps turning me down and down and down. And I gotta do all this just to make her like, nah, fuck out of here. That ain't me.
Like, bitch, you
I'm
ain't
going
never know
Carlton.
that first off.
Yeah, that part. And then you
Yeah.
got a real bad bitch on you, and then you just gonna be like, hey, if she call me up, I'm going. Kind of superhead shit is this?
Shit.
Shit. So it looks
This
like
ain't
we're
shit.
gonna tie on that one. We're gonna pick the same one.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna go with Carlton Banks. All right. Next one. Let's say you're at somebody's house. You're visiting.
Ooh.
Would you rather use a dirty bathroom or use a dirty kitchen?
Uh, just because I need the clarification on this. We're men, so using a dirty
Yeah,
bathroom, that's easy. Now we have to use the number two just to keep it fair, because
yeah.
women got to always. So if we got to use the number two, using a dirty bathroom, or is you in a dirty kitchen? Shit. I think I'm still gonna go with the dirty bathroom because you can put some paper down, right? And you gotta have the toilet paper. Put the paper down, do your business, get up out of there. I ain't eating shit out of nobody's kitchen if it's filthy. You got me fucked up. I ain't. I will stop.
You know
I
what?
will. I will.
Yeah, you got
No,
me.
thank you. Yes. I will no thank you your ass to death. No, I'm good. Thank you. You will never get me to do it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't have to touch a whole lot of shit in the bathroom, and you can wash your hands and whatnot. Yeah, kitchen. I mean, they probably got roaches. You know what I mean? You don't know
Mhm.
what the fuck is up. You don't know
Right.
what the fuck is up.
Exactly. So
I've been in some people's house where it's like you see a roach, like, oh my god, I can't eat with these motherfuckers. Oh no, I ate already. I'm full. Thank you, though. Like,
knowing you sitting there two crackers away from death, nigga, like
like
I
nah,
would rather die. I'm not going for it. Ain't
that's
no
the
way I'm finna
same.
just be like, the roach was probably only for a second. I ain't about to do it. I ain't about to do it. I ain't about to do it.
And that's the same reason why I don't really like eat stuff when an employee brings something from home, like a dish or some shit. I'm just like, I don't trust y'all motherfuckers. Ain't no telling what's going on.
So we're probably one of the last generations of kids who had their moms and dads bring food into the class that they had
Mhm.
possibly cooked without it, being checked. And I'm just thinking, man, we were taking some risks,
Yeah,
and we was taking some risks.
yeah.
'Cause I remember, some of the mustier kids will say in classes bringing it was always the ones bringing in food, man. Like y'all. So I throw shit out in a heartbeat now. Don't let me
You're,
catch you. Oh Lord, oh, my stomach just hurt it. Because
y'all can't wash your ass, but y'all can bring food over here. Like,
you feel me? So y'all saving money in the wrong spot, huh? Saving money on that water bill to bring in food. Okay, I get you. Side note, why come people with funky breath and want to ride with you in their car? How come they know the words to all the music on the shit, man? Shit
they
don't make
want
no
to get off.
sense. Like you know all the lyrics to this. You don't want to stutter a little bit or just listen and learn. You know all the words. You just listing out and talking up all the damn little Wayne lyrics. Make me upset, man. Shit, but
Like,
yeah, man.
yeah, they always want to whisper something to you. No, just say it out loud, bro. Don't worry. They ain't got no secret.
Ain't no secrets here, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
Man,
gonna go ahead and I'm sticking with the
I think
kitchen,
we're
man.
gonna go with bathroom. Or
Oh wait, what was the
I'll use a dirty bathroom over a dirty
right?
kitchen.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going with that.
So, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, would you rather be fired or be demoted?
Hmm. Let me tell you
This
something.
is
When I was
hard.
thinking of this one, yeah, I was thinking of this one. I had an attitude. Yeah, I mean, because look, if you get demoted, that means you ain't fired, but you know what I mean? You don't have your
Yeah.
position, and the motherfucker be putting in there. You got to act like you're happy for them or what. I don't even know if you have to do that, but like, you gonna have a fucking attitude at that job, man. Yeah, I mean, you gonna have
Yeah.
a fucking attitude as long as you there. Where if it's you fired, I mean, all right, you fired. You out the door. I mean, maybe you liked the job, maybe you didn't. I don't know. But if you demoted and you decide to stay, obviously you like some qualities about that job or you need it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I don't know. This one tough, bro. This one tough. You can't have an attitude when you think of this because it's gonna be a catch in there.
Um, for me, man, I kind of rather just be fired, man. Like, you ain't about to be just, all right, nigga. We gonna have to. This kind of actually where I'm at right now, like, because our contract's ending at my job, so I'm kind of like potentially facing this. But I was like, I'd rather you just fire me, bro. Like, don't you ain't about to make me work, for lesser wage, but you still doing the same shit, same
Oh, absolutely.
productivity.
Right.
Because like, if you demote me, it's like you ain't getting no kind of quality work. Like, I'm gonna be bullshitting, dog. Like, trust.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. I might just because I'm never gonna have no respect for nobody. You know what I mean? If I'm doing
Yeah.
you, I ain't doing this, or everybody catching attitude. So you just might as well just fire me. Don't demote me, because I ain't gonna try to work back to get to where I was and all that. No, just fire me, dog. I ain't gonna have the motivation the inspiration to try to get back. No, fuck all that. Take my business elsewhere, man.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, like that's just a slap in the face, bro. You don't
Yeah.
do that to people. And at my current job, I saw them do that to somebody
Hmm.
that had been working there for like 25 years.
Oh no.
And they came to my dude and was just like, he had just came back from beating cancer.
Hmm.
And they said, hey man, we paying you too much. We gonna need you to lower your wage. It's gonna go down to this. And that motherfucker was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just put in my retirement paperwork. I ain't doing this shit.
Damn.
And it's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm on that same shit. Like, my dude beat cancer. Like, and
And
the
they gonna
first
come
thing he
back and hit
told
them with
them,
the you making too much, dog.
we're paying you too much. You need to take a pay cut. Like, nah, bro.
Ah damn.
Nah.
Ah damn. That's a motherfucker right there, dog.
Yeah.
Damn. Hopefully he went and got another job somewhere, man, where he
Nah, he
feels wanted.
retired. I mean, he seemed satisfied with it. He was ready anyway. But like,
Okay.
I mean, he came back, thinking like he just gonna probably work a few more years, but he was just like, fuck it, man. I'm over this shit.
Yeah. Fuck it. God damn, that's trash. That's big
It is
trash.
strange.
That's big trash. All right, man.
So
But what we both going on fire. Just fire me then, yeah.
yeah, just fire me, bro.
Yeah, I'm going
All
with that,
right.
man. Don't demote me.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna
Would
work
you?
out in the company's favor.
Hell no. And I'm still at my point. I'm playing.
Because I'm doing the same thing. I'm stealing. I'm definitely gonna steal.
So confession time. Let me say confession time. Let me tell a story. When I was living in Atlanta, shout out to my Atlanta peeps. Worked at Best Buy, and they tried to fuck me. You know what I mean? And they wasn't trying to work with me at all because I was about to leave anyway. So I told the homie that worked in home theater, I was like, "Hey, I'm working security. I'm letting everything walk out." And he thought I was playing. He's like, "All right, we gonna see." I was like, "Bro, everything walking out. I don't give a fuck." So I'm up at front working security, and this goofy ass girl, she grinning at me, and I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?" And I see her go over to my boy, and he give me a nod, and I'm like, I was like, whatever, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. So instead of, doing something low key, this nigga loads up a cart with like 4 TVs.
God
big
damn.
big ass TVs at that. It's like, bro, come on, man. So she walked up to the front and she just cheesing like this. And she stopped, and I'm just like, yeah, go ahead.
Wow.
Like, give it away. It was just like, He was like, hey, you want to cut it? I'm like, nah, bro. I don't ever want none of that. I just don't fuck with these niggas. So it's just like, hey,
It be what it do. And it do
I'm
what
gonna
it
be on
do.
that type shit.
Hey,
So
man,
yeah.
look, I ain't got nothing scandalous like that. But yeah, honesty moment. Fuck it. I remember during Food for Less days at Lemon Grove, we had to do a remodel. But during the remodel, they was doing everything. So the cameras in the back, it didn't work. And they had a section where they stored the liquor. So
Mhm.
that party that I threw with all the liquor was fully furnished by room liquor that we loaded up our backpacks. They couldn't tell because the cameras was out, but niggas, employees was back there pilfering like a motherfucker, just straight up bottles, dog. And we was like, some people sold some people sold parties, whatever they wanted to do, and they was just replenishing them. Like, nigga, as long as this remodel going, that remodel took like a month. Nigga, we was lit. That whole month. Niggas coming over there all happy. You don't
Did you
hear
get
all
that
this
officer?
clanging in the backpacks.
Hear that nigga, officer? Got him? All right. Yeah, no, go ahead. You go. What about the register? What did you do with that? Did you come up short once?
Oh man, it was all fun and games, people. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I let them damn TVs
Shit.
Fuck that niggas. Fuck that guy. Let's see. Next on the list.
Yeah.
Would you rather help somebody move or babysit for them?
Fuck them kids. Hey, shit, man. It depends on how much shit they gotta move. I ain't in here trying to move an entire house that been passed through the generations. And y'all done got foreclosed on, and now y'all got to get out and hurry and all this. Go hire some movers. I ain't with that shit.
Yeah, I think
Nah.
was that you or somebody was like, yeah, after 30, you just gotta hire some movers. Like, can't be having your friends working for that cold ass pizza.
Shit, no, that was a meme. I seen that meme. I ain't doing that shit, dog.
Like, nigga, we just moved 700 pounds of material, and you got a hot and ready over here, motherfucker. If you don't pay a nigga over here, like,
right, shit,
on,
nigga, you better have benefits with this move.
Big ass sectional couches and shit. Big ass bed.
You don't even have a China hutch. Just a grandma China hutch. And off in the hoodies. Fuck out of here, G.
And then when you get over to their house, they ain't even packed yet. It's like, nigga, if you tell me you need me to help move, make sure you're packed. So I come over there and you actively packing like, nah, bruh, I can't do this shit.
Like, hey Marlon, can you wrap those dishes up in the
Fuck
newspaper and
no.
put them in the
Eat a
box?
dick.
No.
Fuck no. I don't pack shit, nigga. Like I move it. So what are we doing?
Right.
It's like, come on.
Now,
That's
let's talk about the other side of this.
okay.
How old is them kids?
Let's say 4 and 6.
Hmm. They potty trained at least. They can tell me what's going on.
Yeah, my thing with kids is like, if I'm gonna watch your kids, I need to be able to discipline them as well. Like I ain't about to be beating kids and shit like that or abusing them. But if I gotta smack you on the butt, like, I need to have permission to do that. If I can't discipline your kids, don't bring them around me. Because I'm not watching them and all that other bullshit.
I would dare say if they need that kind of discipline with a stranger, they shouldn't be getting watched any damn ways. You
Yeah.
feel me? If a stranger feels the need to do that, and the parent is already just no, you don't need to go out. You need to make sure these motherfuckers grow up to be productive members of society because obviously right now they are not. So I'd probably still pick babysitting because we just put some video games on or the goddamn television and veg out.
Yeah, me too. Like, I mean, 'cause assuming that I can discipline them, yeah, I'll take the kids. It might suck, but like it's only a day. Like, all right. Like with the
Yeah,
moving shit, like that could be all day too, and it could be a long process. And I've had some
yeah.
long ass moves. I'm like, nah.
And I'd be damned if I had to move another fucking couch out of a door that wasn't built to fit. How the fuck did y'all get this in here? It's always an argument on how they got it in there in the first place, and then
You
how
gotta
we gonna
take,
get it
yeah.
out. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. And then
It's
we
like
got
you
to
don't
do it
remember how you put
like
this bitch in there, like,
right, like shit. Oh, turn it my way, counterclockwise, counterclockwise, to the right. Oh, which way? Then you got that dumb nigga. Which way is right? Like, get the fuck out, goddamn. You just end up fighting, and then some always come up stolen. Which one of them niggas does came up on my goddamn domino set or something like that? You know what I mean? So I'm over moving, man. I hate moving. Hire some
my own,
movers.
my only thing though, these motherfuckers they might ask you to babysit again. Oh, you did so well last time. Can you think you could watch the kids? No,
Absolutely not.
okay, all right,
I'm doubling my fee.
all
I
right.
mean, if you got that bread, I mean, sure, but you know, I'm gonna get it in your pocket. You want me to keep watching these children?
Shit.
Honestly, it depends on if I like you.
Yeah.
If I'd even do it to begin with. You know what I mean? Do I like you to be watching your kids? I don't know. You know? So, I don't know.
Same with
Depends.
CP. CP students.
Oh man, them kids is my kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Okay, yeah. That's never mind. That's too.
Shit,
Yeah,
that's
that's too
I can't
obvious.
even
Yeah,
deny that if I wanted
yeah. Never mind.
to. Like, let's see, who got kids that like we got homies, but homies. Shit. That was tough. Because everybody I know they got kids, like, if I'm around them, like, there's a reason for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Somebody comment and tell me, and I'll tell you if I like you or not. I'll tell you if
So
I like
what?
you. I'm still
So
going babysitting though.
babysitting? Yeah, I think we both gonna go that route.
Ain't no way
Uh,
in hell I'm helping nobody move a whole generation's worth of house,
yeah.
nigga. Shit.
Would you rather do a year without TV or a year without music?
That's hard, man. That's actually really, really, because like music is in everything, including TV, right? So what
Mhm.
are you watching that has no music in it?
Just listening to music. Or let's say you get on YouTube, it's nothing but music.
Okay. But okay, let's flip it. What music are you having that TV just I mean, there's already people who probably do that, just music all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't even watch so it's kind of like but TV has music in it. So I don't know, does that count? Are we just talking about shows, TV shows that you can watch and if they have
You can't,
music in it that's muted.
they're separate entities, so it's like you can't watch a show just because it has a certain song in it. Like you can only listen to music. That's it.
Damn.
Or you don't have to listen to music, and you can watch a TV show. Let's we'll allow music in those in that case, but it's like
Okay.
those are
But I'm
only
saying like
clips of music.
right
You're
because
not about
Law
to,
and Order, the theme song has
yeah.
music. Do, 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 do,
But it's
do,
not
do,
like you could go and download it or find music anywhere else, listen to the whole thing. Because like I
Got
know
you.
certain songs pop up in movies. It only plays a snippet of it.
Right. So no albums, no mixtapes, no EPs,
No,
LPs, none of
no.
that. Okay. Just man, I don't know. Shit. Probably have to do a year with no TV. I don't watch enough of it to begin with.
Hmm.
Just the shows that some people recommend to me. But music, man, that's on my everyday commute. Yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
I riding in silence. Are you kidding me? Fuck out of here. Mm-mm. I'm picking TV.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go TV route as well. Um, I need music, man. Like it's in everything probably I do every day. So like I have to use the shit. I have to listen to some shit. Even when I'm
Word.
making posts, I use music to post on Instagram or whatever. I think I went close to a year almost without cable and TV and shit. But I mean shit. Like I like my shows. That's it. I don't watch TV actively enough to be like, oh darn, I missed Good Morning America or Sports
Right.
Center or whatever. It's just like if I catch it on YouTube, I'll catch it. Um, but music, yeah, like there's always a time for music for me. It helps me get throughout the workday and shit like that. It makes it go faster.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah, definitely music. I'll keep music. Um, all right, last one. Thanksgiving. Would you rather have baked turkey or fried turkey?
Man, look, I've had fried turkey every year since for as long as I can fucking remember at this point. Shit, I'm tired of it. Give me a baked turkey, man. For the simple fact that I'm tired of a fried turkey. Can somebody try something new? Please. God damn. Tired of every time somebody pull up, they got that dirty ass fryer outside and the turkey on the fucking goddamn coat hanger and
Yeah.
all damn. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, it's good for a little bit, but at the same time, man, I want some of that Boston market type. Can somebody try to hook that up for
This
me?
thing said
Shit.
Boston Market.
Something, I want to try it. I ain't never had no whole, because look, this is the thing. Black people
Yeah.
always got to tear the turkey up into turkey pieces. I want a slice.
Okay.
Let me just get a slice, or let me get a chicken or turkey wing. I want to try that. I can't try that. I got to have the turkey other shit already broke up. I don't know what's the dark meat and what's the white meat. Fuck. Goddamn desegregated turkey. Give me some segregation on the turkey. I want some segregation on the turkey, goddamn it. Let me know some something.
um, I gotta take fried turkey, man. Like I don't like turkey as is, and like a lot of people fuck it up. So it's like I really I really don't ever mess with turkey like that. But like, yeah, if it's fried, I'll eat it. My boy from Texas, though, he sent a smoked turkey. That
Mm.
bitch was bomb. Now that,
Well, let me tell you something. They got something in Houston called the Turkey Leg Hut.
mhm.
Change your fucking life about turkey, man. I, I was skeptical as hell. I'm like, man, it's just turkey, man. They can't really, do too much with man. They did some stuff with that, man. It'll change your life. It'll make you almost want to change religions. If they say you can't eat this unless you Muslim, guess what, bro? I'm going over there and seeing my kufi and everything, man. Some of that turkey is. That shit is fire. Turkey leg hut. Shout out, man. Send me something on the good foot, please. God
Yeah,
dang.
because I'm all about like flavor and seasonings and like yeah, that I don't know what it is. The people that I've been around, but it's just like turkey, it just ain't that shit, man. You gotta like put gravy and shit on it to kind of, mask it a little bit.
But,
But
but, but gravy is fire. Turkey, mashed potatoes, and
yeah,
gravy.
gravy is fire. But like with me, like I don't really eat like my food with a lot of sauces and shit like that inside, like
Oh,
condiments. 'Cause I want to taste the food.
oh,
I want to taste the food. If I
okay.
can't taste the food, yeah, I'm gonna put my hot sauce and sweet bay rays and all that shit on it. But like I would like prefer to
So,
taste the food.
so food that's built to go with a sauce, you're denying.
I
Turkey was
wouldn't
built to
deny
go
it.
with gravy.
Yeah, like I'll eat it like that, but like I would prefer to taste something without having to add some extra shit to it like that.
Snob, man. Snob. Just
It's
just
not a
enjoy the
snob.
meat. Look, the only time something like that matters is in barbecue. If you're putting too much sauce on your meat, then you're trying to hide something. You understand me? Everybody know that. That's what my dad taught me anyway. But in
That
other
goes for
foods,
every
man,
food, man.
I don't know. Because I mean, no, not so much as somebody trying to sauce their burger. Like, what are you saucing a burger for, nigga? Somebody, you feel me?
Burger, okay. But a steak, like, are you really
Yeah,
uh,
don't sauce the steak.
exactly? You shouldn't have to put nothing on a steak. A perfectly cooked steak is good as is.
But we talking about turkey. Ain't no turkey steaks.
I'm just saying though, like seasoning and shit, man. I know you
Yeah,
done had
no,
a
I'm not doing.
dry ass, bland ass turkey before from somebody.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Exactly.
And that shit did not get ate. So but that's they
Exactly.
didn't know what they're doing. But if you get
And
somebody who know what they're doing, it's what I mean, in the turkey popping. I mean, it's seasoned well, baked or fried good, and it's hitting moist. The juice, man, please. That's
mm,
turkey leg hut, bro. I'm trying to tell you, go to Houston, hit up the turkey leg hut. It's cash, man. It's
mm.
cash. Like I don't even care. They could have charged me $100 for that. It's a big
Okay.
ass turkey wing too.
Okay. Okay. So you going baked? I'm going
Yeah, I
fried.
got
It
to have
is
it
what
back.
it is.
I'm sick of how fried is prepared and presented.
Hey, my boy.
Sick of it.
Hey. All right. Lastly, top five.
Woo!
Since you want to defend your
Yeah,
boy,
yeah.
name me your five favorite Will Smith movies.
Let's get it. Independence Day, Men in Black,
Mm,
I Am Legend.
mm.
We had four. Because it starts getting murky right here. Because these
Yeah,
last two.
yeah, you got a couple of
Man,
weak
okay.
plates in there. Yeah, I know. We know.
Bad Boys.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Bad Boys one at that because that was actually really really good. And then I'm gonna just round it out because he's got some enemy of the state. That's what I'm gonna go with. All really good
Okay.
movies. Find the hole in any of those.
Let me give me my. I'm gonna give you my five. Enemy of the State is probably my favorite movie from him. Um, Enemy of the State. Mm, I Robot, I guess. Yeah, I Robot. Um,
Come on,
Bad Boys, of course. Bad Boys, yeah.
mm-hmm.
Um, sheesh, this is rough. Um,
That bottle go. Get
so you
reloaded
gonna
on
throw
here.
it again? Okay, you can throw it again.
Look, man,
Uh,
you can even say at
Hitch,
this point,
Hitch, I guess.
you can say Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West.
That
James
trash ass
West.
Wild Wild West. Come on, dog. Stop.
Come on,
Stop, dog. Like, stop. You ain't
that
helping.
was a good man. That was a fun watch.
That shit was
Tell me you
trash.
didn't have fun watching
That shit was trash.
it, man. Be your own people.
Hey. last one, shit. I
I'm
think that's
sick
some
of this.
shitty ass movies, boy.
Man, I'm sick of this nigga, man.
I'm gonna have to pull up his IMDb.
Nah, man. Now you just being extra, bro. Now you
No,
being
I'm not.
extra.
Like, I really can't think like if a movie that I just really enjoy where it's like, oh, I could really rock with those ones. Will. Um, I guess Gemini Man was pretty good. I don't think
Okay.
that got a lot of
It didn't because
enough
it came out
love.
around the time of what was it, the Avengers? No, it came out at the time around of a really, really big movie. Like, I mean, huge.
Yeah,
I think it was the Avengers, but I can't remember perfectly right now.
dang. I, this boy over in Anchorman too. I forgot about that. He stayed in a trash movie. He stayed in a trash movie. I'm just saying, bro.
Get this guy out of here, man.
But his production's on point though. He did that Lady Terrence that we was talking about.
Hey, hey, all right.
Uh,
He probably wanted to act in that and was like, nah, Sam got this.
See, that's the type of shit. Like Will will take a movie like that and be trying to do that shit. Like, Will, no, you're not racist. You're fun. You're loving. You're
Exactly.
not.
Nobody's ever going to believe Will is racist. But
Nigga, Sam
you can
Jackson.
believe.
The way
You
Sam
can,
Jackson said it, I was like, ooh, this nigga is either killing it or he's for real. I can't tell which is which.
like, you couldn't put it past him at that point, right?
Uh-huh. Cletus, you see
Oh,
anybody? Nah, I just see you, boy. Like, it was like, damn, nigga,
uh,
boy, hey, that should be
uh,
required watching. Like, you know how they used to show Roots in school? They need to show
yes.
Lakeview Terrace, too. Just to kind of, right after
this is
Roots,
what
Lakeview Terrace.
this is what happens when they get a little freedom, but still is stuck in their way. Hey, but let's not forget, Sam Jackson was also in Fresh, man. If you
Yeah,
ever saw
yeah,
that movie,
yeah.
and he was playing a role like uh man, an absent black father who was actually there but not really, and he was good at chess.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. So, but again, that's a role I wouldn't put it past him. Like, if that was really his life, I was like, oh, I can see
This was like it's coming from the heart.
that. You got a drug dealing or drug running son. He wasn't dealing. He was a drug running son. His
Mm-hmm.
wife or ex-wife was on drugs. He was on drugs but left. The daughter don't know what the hell she doing. She a hoe pretty much. I was like, okay, I can see this. If this was
I can
Sam
dig
Jackson.
that.
Oh man.
You know
Oh
it's the
yeah, that
truth
ain't
though.
seen fresh. Huh?
You know it's the truth though. The movies where he's like racist and shit. It's like Sam. He's like, let me get one more
Hey
take.
man.
Like Sam, I don't know. It's not like you did that one on the first one.
Like motherfuckers go home off the job uncomfortable as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Like if
honey,
I
what's
was a
wrong?
white person, I
No.
saw some of that shit. I'd be like, I don't know, man. That's a little too close for comfort. My nigga, like, I
Like,
don't
honey,
know,
what's
man.
wrong? I was on the work site today, and that actor Sam Jackson really got to me. Just you know, I know he was acting. I know it, but I just want to slap him. Oh man, but go ahead, man.
It's funny because I think we all have that old relative or that old your great uncle that hate white people. And he goes, "Damn crackers!" Like I think we all have like that's what Sam
Ooh.
comes on that like, "Ooh, you feeling like my uncle right now, bro?" Like, come on, bro.
Hey, I'm trying to think who is the cracker hater in my goddamn family. Somebody who just crackles, crazy crack. It's kind of hard because, like,
Like, calm down, bro.
technically, right? Technically, it should be my mom. Technically, she don't, but like it should be
Yeah.
because her mom is half white, and she's only half white because when she was young, her dad was a white man, uh,
Hmm.
and her mom was, tipped upon, if you will. This is
Oh,
back in the
okay.
1920s. She was born in
Yeah.
1927, so sometime in 1926. You know what
Oh
I
yeah.
mean?
She was
And this is
alive
in
during
North
lynching and
Carolina.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, this is North Carolina, 1926. So think about that for a second. Yeah.
I just automatically assume anybody over 70, because I had it at 80, but a lot of them niggas died off. So anybody over 70 is probably racist. Even if they like in the South, like yeah, they
Yeah,
probably racist. Even like the old black ones, I'm like, yeah, they probably hate each
yeah,
other. Yeah, okay.
just a little bit. I mean, someday it'll die off and it won't be as
Oh yeah.
prevalent. It'll still be around, but it won't be as prevalent but who knows now? Shit, these motherfuckers always keep killing people. But anyway, enough of that. I'm trying to be happy because I don't want to even talk
Yeah.
about it. We was laughing. I don't want to be
I'm
sad
glad
no
we
more,
were
man.
able to forget Will Smith's trash ass career
Man, get
with
the
that
fuck out of
dialogue.
here. I'm calling Will right now. I'm
Bless
one eight.
Sam Jackson.
I'm calling 1-800 Will right now because this is dumb. Look, man. Hey, Will, come get this man. Marlon
Sam
Ray
Jackson or
Bright.
Will Smith? Sam Jackson or Will Smith?
Don't do that. Don't
The,
do
re-
that.
the if you don't pick the other, their whole catalog disappears. Like it gets erased forever. So
So
which
you're
one you
saying
saving?
so,
There's a
so so what you're
fire.
saying is which one am I more comfortable with? Never seeing another Sam Jackson movie or never seeing another Will Smith movie?
Exactly. There's a fire. You can only save one, like the master copies of one. Who you saving? It's gonna be Sam's or Will's.
We all dying together. I can't. I'm just gonna be sitting there burning up. Got Sam over here and Will right here. Come on, man. We gonna make it. We ain't no.
Bye, Will. I love Fresh Prince. I don't love it that much. I can do without.
What has Sam Jackson done that would make you forget the Fresh Prince though?
Um, Obviously Lakeview Terrace.
So you're taking
He was
Lakeview
good at
Terrace
Hateful Eight.
over the whole of Fresh Prince.
If I had to save Sam Jackson shit over Will Smith shit, including Fresh Prince, I'm not thinking twice about it. I love Fresh
I get
Prince.
it.
I mean, but like, I can't tell you the last time I watched it. Still good. It holds up. But like, you know what I mean? Like,
Uncle Phil frowns upon your shenanigans.
he'll be all right.
Dark
I
skin
mean,
Aunt Viv.
he
And
hasn't really
speaking of
paid.
which, hold on, because I wanted to speak about this a little bit too.
Go
The
ahead.
whole dark skin versus light skin Aunt Viv, the shit is ridiculous. I never liked it. Never,
Why not?
ever, ever. Because I understand why people love the dark skin Aunt Viv.
Yeah.
It was representation. It was,
Yeah.
it was all that shit. But then the light skin Aunt Viv, y'all forgetting who the hell she is. Like that's Daphne Maxwell Reed, married to Tim Reed. You know what I mean? Those people pretty much saved black television
Yes, they did.
because let's talk
At their
about
own
that.
studio. Yep.
They saved
Um,
black. There wouldn't be no Fresh Prince. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be no Cosby Show. There wouldn't be. You know what I mean? These people saved black television, and I think they deserve more respect. That's why I always hated the debate.
my only thing with that is, and I don't try to assign it like, oh, light skin, dark skin thing, but it's like when Janet was on Viv in the first three seasons, I
Hmm.
felt like her character was important. You know what I mean? Like, and I thought it was
Yeah,
like it was exactly what the world needed to see, and also like black people needed to see like somebody like her. And she had some great plots and storylines and all that. And I really loved those first 3 years. Like that's probably my favorite part of those first 3 years is her character. Um,
okay.
but then when
So
they
you
got
just
rid
want
of her, No. But then they got rid of her. Daphne came in. I ain't got no problem with Daphne. You know what I mean? I know what her and her husband been about. But like, it's like they just made her character nothing. She just got pregnant and she became her and Phil was about to break up, and that's it. What did she do in the last 3 seasons that
I
meant
get what you
anything?
mean, but I mean I really do. But that's because the evolution of Will Smith was that great. It really was that the show needed to be more focused upon him, and even the evolution of James Avery, and that the evolutions of Carlton Banks's character and all the other kids. Like I think it was just bound to fizzle out with Antville.
It shouldn't
I
have
don't know
though.
what they could.
Like, I'm
I
not
don't know what
saying
they
like
could have did though.
I understand Will Smith is a star, especially once like Janet left. They started doing like he started doing movies and shit. I
Hmm.
understand he's a star, but like you created this strong character that was like one of the best characters in TV, in my opinion, and then you just like take all of it away from them, and now they're just like the housewife, and I think I gotta have a baby, and oh Philip, I need time. We're not getting along. Like it's like, bro, like that's whack. Like even Hillary got a story. You know what I mean? Like even her
Right.
shit developed, but you took all that development and you killed it, and then just made her just nothing. She's just there. She's as useful as a fucking lamp.
Look,
Like,
man, you ain't gonna talk about light skin and Viv like this, so I can't do that.
I'm not talking
Can't
about her. I'm
have it.
talking about the character that they did. Like,
That's why I said light skin and Viv. I didn't say Daphne. I
and
said
I
light
feel
skin and
bad
Viv.
because an actress of her caliber, I felt like she could have took it another level, but instead they didn't give her anything, and
Let me
that's
ask you
why
this.
I don't like it. Hmm?
Let me ask you this. I'm gonna take it a different direction on you. You want dark
Go.
skin Aunt Viv or Claire Huxtable as your mother? Because they're essentially the same character.
No, they're not. Val, she from the projects. That was her whole story. Like she from the projects,
Okay, and where were
and
the Cosbys from? We only know where they're at. Where they're from is different.
you think Claire was from the projects?
She wasn't from goddamn where they were staying at.
I ain't saying she ain't from the hood. I ain't saying like she didn't ever have a challenging upbringing. But like it's levels to this shit, bro. Like ain't no way Claire was in the projects. You know what I mean? She wasn't doing it.
I'm about to go find some old Cosby stuff and pull it up because I'm pretty sure they explained something like this.
No, I don't believe it. She wasn't believable then because I just don't see Felissa Rashad and Cabrini Green. You know, like I don't see it. I don't.
You don't see OG
Oh
like that. I mean, OG and Vivic could be Greens, man.
no, yeah, you could because she was a roundaway girl that happened to make some of her life and married a successful husband. That's all Aunt Viv is. Does Felissa
From
Rashad
the
remind
story
you of
they
a
told on the
roundaway
show,
girl?
they was both civil rights activists, and they met
Okay, yeah,
at
that.
what was it,
And
Princeton.
then yeah, I think that was it. See, you see what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
it's
just
just
saying,
like,
like,
um,
like
Black on Viv is the around the way girl that was for the cause, end up being successful, having the family. All right, like Felissa Rashad. I mean, she's a good example, but she's a professional, black professional. That's how they present her, a black
and
professional, and a
but
mother,
she, but
and
you
a
act
wife.
like, bruh, but you act like she wouldn't still take you there. The
She ain't
episode
about
when,
that.
bruh, the episode when she
When
got
she
on
yelled at Alvin
Elvin,
or whatever the boyfriend,
and the episode where she got on Vanessa when they went to go see the Wretched.
come on, man.
Oh man. Come on, man. It was for the Cosby Show, which has to have that, but you know good damn well what kind of responses was being tossed around in that house.
Come on now. I'm just saying, Vivian, the original Aunt Viv, she got it out the mud. And, and Felissa Rashad, Claire, She was just a black professional. Who
Oh,
knows where
man.
she's from?
We gonna revisit this one eventually, but yeah, man. You pick your fifth movie yet?
Yeah, I've been picked that. I forgot what it was, but
It's ridiculous. This was absolutely ridiculous. You gonna have to
yeah, I've been picked it. That's why.
sure
But
you're right, pimp.
yeah, Gemini man, that was what it was.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. All right, man. Well, shit. We had a good discussion on that. A good opening discussion. A good this or that. Some great headlines. I want to say again, rest in peace to Black Raw, rest in peace Shock G, rest in peace Makai
R.I.P.
Bryant.
to the gods. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, shit. What else we got? We got anything else we want to tell the people?
Nah, just
90 them things.
another great show. They rocking with us. Ninth one. 10th one's gonna be next week. That's gonna be special.
We got the double digit coming up, man. I
So
kind of
yeah,
want to do a giveaway, man. So
we
like a
can think of
$25
something.
gift card to somewhere or something. You know what I mean? I just got to figure out how we
Let's
gonna
say
give it
that
away.
for the 25th,
Can do that.
and we'll
Can
come
do
up
that.
with some other shit. Get them more involved.
I mean, we see them subscriber numbers come up. Maybe I'll come up with something on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
We can
appreciate
do that.
y'all.
Yeah, we really do. Keep rocking with us. We're gonna keep having guests on. I got some people maybe lined up for next week. We're gonna see. You know how people are. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna call them out, but you know how they are. And I mean, if you with it, you with it. If you ain't, you ain't. If you want to get down with the clowns, hit us up. We open to it. Mr. Marlon, take us on.
All right. Free Rick James, and y'all be easy.
Free Rick James. Rick James been free.
As they say in the 90s, one love, son.